All right. Got a workout we're doing. This is gonna be it. There's gonna be 3 different standing poses and then on the floor, so I'll have to readjust. It's gonna be about 14 minutes. Ignore all the chaos behind me because this is what I have, this little space, but it's gonna be great. I got a minute timer on my watch. We got music, we got our workout list, let's go. First move, squats, right? Easy. Yesterday I did 2 versions in a row. Today I'm only gonna do 1, but I will show you the different ones. Okay, minute timer going. I did do like a wide leg squat with my toes out because I like that. And I sometimes go lower than the others and I squeeze when I'm at the top. Now this is my 3rd day doing workouts, so I'm tired. I'm sore. This is the 3rd one. But I like it because after these workouts, I was not sore. Or no, I am sore, so I know they're working. But I wasn't all like sweaty and gross. So it was good because this is not cardio, this is strength training. Another option too is just having your feet together and just kind of like, but I find that this squat is harder. I don't know, I don't prefer it as much. I kind of like to have my feet wider, and that's okay. And again, if you're feeling tired or you're new to it, you don't have to go quite so low. And I think squeezing the glutes at the top makes the difference too. And I'm always checking my form. Oh, there we go. See, that minute is already over. Next one, side lunges. Now this one I realize is a 2-part because there's one or the other. I'm gonna reset the timer. And I've seen people do this with weights, and that's cool. And I was thinking I could have gone like this and done the same side over, but that kind of hurts. I don't know. I like to alternate sides. So I have a tendency to dip my body forward, which is okay. But I just am trying to remember like engaging my core and not crunching my shoulders, not crunching my face. That'll give you wrinkles. And then, but just trying to like clench the booty. Because as I was looking at glute workouts, that's basically what everything is telling me when they're like, you want to help your lower back or you want that juicy booty, you're just constantly flexing it. So if you don't want to do these workouts, I guess that's what you could do. You could just stand around and flex your booty all day, I think. Oh, here we go, timer. So let's do it on the other side again because we've got the 2 sides. And this is nice. I feel blessed that I do have a mirror in my room so I can really check, and it's like a wide mirror. Yeah, and I've seen people hold a weight and do it, and that's probably what I would work up to, but I'm just starting out. You'll notice I wore some booty shorts. I feel like that helps. Like, I would say if you're gonna work out, wear something that you feel like you like good in, that accentuates yourself, right? Because like, you know, that's what I'm trying to build and puff out, so I don't know, I'm excited. I have a good feeling about it. If I keep doing it, I think it will make a difference. One time I had a baby, just once, and then I did a bunch of Pilates workouts, and it made a huge difference. I had to stick with it for, I think, 60 days, and I did take 1 day off. But, you know, the reality is working out does work, right? There's another timer. Now the last standing move is the airplane or warrior 3. So I'm gonna get the timer going again, 1 minute. And I saw this as a workout and I kind of liked it as like an in-between. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna switch sides. That's gonna be slower. This one I might actually do just one side. But again, I think this is a nice break. You could, if you're really strong and you wanted to push it, you could like go into a full warrior 3 or full, this kind of like an airplane version. It also helps with balance, which is core stabilizing. And you know, this is opening up the hip. I'm not really trying to open the hip, right? I'm trying to just keep my foot flexed and pointed down and tightly squeezing the glutes. I think this is also really good for hamstrings. I mean, it's good for a whole slew of things. So And it's nice because some of the other workouts are gonna get really hard. So, okay, here's that timer for a minute. I don't know if it's too inappropriate if I turn around. Is that, oh, the left side is harder, wow. Yep, that's tricky. So even if you're struggling and you just can barely keep our hands on your hips for stabilization, bend the front knee, just do whatever you can, you know, like no need to make it miserable. Working out shouldn't be like, well, some people like to be tortured. I do not. I mean, I like a little bit of torture. You know, not torture, but like no pain, no gain. But, you know, it feels good. It feels good to be strong. That's my year of the word is strength. And I've done a lot of different things for the years and affirmations, and I've actually never just done strength. And I thought, oh, cheating, holding on to something. That's fine, actually, if you wanted to do that. Strength is multifaceted. It's strong in the body and it's strong in the spirit. Okay, there we go. We did a minute on each side. Now we're gonna drop this because now the real work gets done on the floor, right? There's so much booty working to do on the ground. How's this? Oh, this is great. I was like trying to decide, do I start with the harder ones or the easier ones? Let's start with some of the tougher ones because why not? So I'm gonna get the timer going again. This one I thought was very difficult. You lift up your knee and you just toe touch. And that's it. But I'm telling you, I already got the timer going, so I hope you're doing it. 45 seconds. It's hard. I'm engaging my core, trying to keep the knee. You can make micro adjustments. It doesn't really, I mean, I want to protect my low back here, right? So that's why I always think about having a strong core. I don't want to injure my low back. And I think a major key I'm reading and noticing and working out is just to like, I don't know, I just don't push yourself. If this is getting really hard and you feel like you're gonna die and you don't want to do it anymore, just hold it. But I'm gonna do a little more. I'm gonna kind of push up. How are we doing on that time? 6 seconds. Yeah, they're called like toe to ceiling toe touches. I'm a little bit off. Where is my ceiling? Oh, there we go. There's the timer. And go. Other side. Yeah, I'm a little crooked. But I'm just gonna barely, I guess you could pretend that your knee is on a tabletop and do big movements like that. Or lift it. Did I say I wasn't gonna sweat during these workouts? Because I'm starting to sweat. My house is kind of hot though. That's how I like it. I hope you can hear the music a little bit. I tried to do that intentionally because I'm a firm believer that music makes all the difference. I cannot work out. I think a lot of people would agree. You cannot work out and not have music. You can't work out and have silence. So I did create a really good playlist recently called Move and Groove. It's 2.5 hours. It's on Apple Music. That's what I'm using now. I know people use Spotify. I was using Amazon. Woo! We've got to be more than halfway done. I know it. Oh my gosh, see, that's the crazy thing is this gets harder. If this is day 3, okay, there we go. Wow, we're done. That's one of the hard ones. I'm going to pick a medium one to do in between, then we'll do the other really hard one. Let's just do donkey kicks, which, you know, it's kind of funny. I forget what they are. I was like looking it up, like kicking back. I think it's kind of like kicking up. Now that I'm thinking about it, I saw a couple versions. Basically, just kicking your leg back. You could bring it forward. I've seen people do like just different kind of kicks. Because we have the one where we're gonna go to the side. We're gonna do the fire hydrant too. So don't worry about it. But this is just a good, booty lift. Sometimes I like to visualize the booty that I want. I like to see it growing in my mind, and then I'm like, you know, manifesting it. This is my workout list. Very fancy. Piece of printer paper and Sharpie. But it works, and I like that I can exit off. Okay, we're done with that side. Donkey kicks on the other side. Oh, it's almost time for a water break. Yeah, that's good. So we got squats, toe to ceiling, donkey kicks. We already did the airplane and the side lunges. We're also going to be doing a hip lift and then a lifted hip thrust. Grasshopper, that one's nasty. That's nasty. And fire hydrant. And then we're actually done. That's crazy. It's actually really quick. And I think this is effective. I can feel it. And again, I'm a firm believer. I feel like if I were to work out every day or most days of the week, right? Like 5 out of 7, and do a 14-minute workout, better than nothing. I think a lot of times it's tricky because we feel like we need to go to the gym and work out for like an hour, but then how often do you stick with that, you know? I want something I can stick with. Oh my God, I need a, woo, okay. Water break, grab water for just a second. Baby, who you trying to please? Myself. Okay, grasshopper. This is nasty. I don't like this one. Go ahead, go. Your toes are together. Your upper body can be relaxed. You're just lifting your knees. I'm trying to kind of keep my feet together. This move is so hard. And that's what I love Cassie Ho from Blog Lotties. She's famous now. I knew her in the beginning, like 11 years ago. But she does this move, and it's hard. See, you can see in the mirror, I can barely get my feet off. But that's okay. You could consider it kind of a break move. And you just kind of, you know, lift the knees, lift the toes towards the sky, maybe even hold it up a second. Again, I think it's less about like exactly every little thing and more putting that intention in there, right? Like doing the poses. This is a good one. I like this one. This is called Closer to the, it's called Edge by Essel, like E-S-S-E-L. Oh my gosh, come on now. Oh, we're done. Oh, okay. We're so close. Let's do the fire hydrant because I just don't really like that one either, but it's not that bad and we'll just get it done. We're getting them out. Fire hydrant, tabletop position, and lift to the side. Maybe we should come up with another name because I know it's about dogs peeing on a fire hydrant. There's got to be another name for it. Now it's hard for me because I have a tendency to want to like turn my body. I'm really trying to like keep it stabilized. Practice seeing if it's easier for you to point your foot or flex your foot. It's kind of interesting. You could bring it up high and slow. That's the other thing with all of these poses. Look, I could do this slowly. There's no rush. You're doing this for yourself. There's nobody around. There's nobody watching you unless you like that kind of thing. You're just here to like move your body. And so if you need to go slow and you end up only doing like 4 reps in a minute, don't matter. You're doing it. You're on the mat. You're actually moving your body intentionally. And that's what counts. And being aware. Okay, there we go. That timer is done. We're going to reset. Other side. And if your wrists start to hurt, which most instructors will admit, I do like switching to fists. Because it just helps. This is kind of like it's like a side kick with your knee, like you're doing like kickboxing, but you're. It's funny because there's another move that I did not include on this list, and it's called like the clamshell. And I don't know, kind of like the grasshopper. It's a weird position that I just don't really feel the effects, but maybe it's good that it's easy. I just decided not to go for it, but you could look it up yourself. I decided to pick moves that I felt good about, that I knew I could do. This one's tricky too because I actually feel it working my other glute because I'm having to like use the other glute to stabilize it. Woo, we gotta be so close. Okay, good, there's the timer, stop. Wow, we're almost done. We only have 2 more poses and we can do it. And I think I'm gonna do them like this. Bridge lifts, baby. Toes. Can you see in the mirror? Fingertips lightly brushing the toes. Oh, I forgot to set the timer. Sometimes that happens. But I like how my watch will keep buzzing. This is a good one too. I like this one. Sorry, I'm like still recovering from a cold. This is a good one. I know in yoga we've had the practice where we bring a block in between our thighs to protect the knees because we don't want our knees swaying out. And this is another nice pose that you could just like go really slow if you wanted, or you could go fast. And when you get to the top, clench those glutes, right? Be intentional. Don't hold at the top though. That's not what we're doing this time because that's our last pose. Woo! I'm glad this is almost done. This is it. I think I can carve out a little bit of time. There are times that my days are super busy, but I guess that would be, okay, here we go. Timer's changing. Hip thrust. This is a good song to hip thrust to. Timer's going. Lift. Keep it lifted. See if you can micro movement, push it up. Now see, I instinctively go onto my toes. It's easier. So that's why I'm like, and some people will grasp fingertips when they're doing bridge pose. So that's pretty similar. Now this one too, it does have the tendency, I can feel it kind of intensely in my low back and I do not want to cause it pain. So if you want to just hold, that counts. If you want to hold and slightly lift, like hold, but then you kind of go up, make it your own. You know, if you just want to hold a bridge, that may be what you're feeling. Like I'm burdened. This is day 3 and I am like, ugh. So just holding at the top is great. Don't hold though, that's cheating. You're just like holding yourself up. Actually, it felt so much relief. We're done. Slowly lower the hips. Slowly bring knees into chest. I like that, hugging the knees into the chest. It's pretty amazing. Oh, that's so awesome. And there you have it. I would suggest making a chart of your own and crossing it off so that you can feel good every day. We did all those movements. We got them all done, and the video is at 17 minutes and 47 seconds. So I guess that you could consider you need like 20 minutes to fully like do this, but I hope that this inspires you. I love you. I'm sending this to my friends, and if anybody else sees it, cool. It's just, I've watched a lot of great workout videos, and it's so fun to work out with the video. And I like doing the video because then I have to do it because I'm being recorded. So it's motivation. So if you like this one, maybe I'll make more someday. Woohoo! Love you.